deeper. You can do it. You can do it.
All right. My name is Jonna Avery, and my co-founder, Shiva Liverman, and I are creating a nonprofit called No Fridays for Music. No Fridays for Music is a music studio and digital creative space where kids 8 to 14 will be able to come in and learn about music production and mixed media like web and graphic design, social media, and video editing. But our goal is not to create musicians. Our goal is to create a space where kids can learn to express themselves while broadening their view of who and what they can be in the world, while we give them the tools to be better citizens for our community. See, first, what we'll do is get them hooked on making music, and we'll do that with hands-on beat-making sessions, friendly timed beat competitions, and giving them creative control over the music that it is that they create. See, a program like this would have really helped me save my mother a lot of heartache when I was a kid. But we're here to make a deeper social impact in Southeast Raleigh than just keeping kids off the street. A study by Campaign for America says that North Carolina has reduced or eliminated art, music, and physical education in public schools. That study also shows that students that attend schools with high-quality music programs score over 20% higher in math and English on the standardized test. It also shows that those same schools have a 90% graduation rate. The study also says that financial education should be introduced early and continue throughout the K-12 setting. And with No Fridays for Me giving the kids the early financial education and encouraging consistent entrepreneurial spirit, we will enhance financial literacy in Southeast Raleigh's future. But that's not where we'll stop. We're planning to try to close the digital divide in Southeast Raleigh. And to do that, we're partnering with Doug Schweppers, a web technologist on the forefront of an emerging technology called sonification. Sonification in layman's terms is the use of sound to display content and data on the internet. And with Doug's help, we will introduce that emerging technology to Southeast Raleigh and its youth. Okay, but that's not where the collaboration will stop. The collaboration will continue because we partnered with the Art Institute of Raleigh-Durham and the Apple Store at Crabtree Valley Mall to develop programs and for us to do workshops with kids in their spaces. The Innovation and Entrepreneurship Center has already agreed to let us run our initial workshop with kids in their space. So we want to thank you tonight for that opportunity. The majority of our funding will come from grants, specifically STEM grants. And we'll also be asking for sponsorships and donations. We'll be asking that parents pay a low enrollment fee as a means to weed out false positives and to ensure youth retention rates. The youth will be able to create revenue by fundraising and showcase events, and they'll also be creating merch like screen printed tees and art that we can sell or auction off. Okay, tonight we are requesting the full $50,000 in seed funding, and with that $50,000, we will invest in ourselves by retaining legal counsel and hiring a grant writer so that we can more aggressively seek funds. We'll purchase 9 laptop computers complete with the software and 9 digital music workstations. We'll also purchase a 12-passenger van that will allow us to ease the transportation budget on our parents. In summation, we are ready and excited to get our pilot underway. We have already began to build relationships in our community, and we'll continue to build and nurture relationships in Southeast Raleigh and with the kids. And with this foundation laid, we will transition to erecting our own creative space that will allow us to increase the amount of kids that we serve and the way in which we serve them. I am Jonna Avery, and on behalf of Shiva Liverman, there are no Fridays for me. Thank you all.